Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Tammy with Spiritual Love Goddess Tarot. Thank you for joining me here today. Thank you for allowing me to share my energy with you. As I was meditating, and this message is just for today. I'll be putting some more videos out soon, but yeah, I just want to, let you guys know that I really appreciate you guys and I love you guys, and I thank you guys for being here. But as I was meditating on the energies before this, and way even before that, I've been getting messages and downloads all day long. Spirit definitely wants messages to come out to you guys, and I hope that you guys are receptive. This is a general reading for March 24th, or whenever it is that you receive it. It's meant for you during that time. Time is fluid, so anyway, many blessings to you guys. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. I definitely know I am. Just blessed. Yeah, so let's see what we got from the Love Oracle cards that I got. I got one turned over here. Oh, and it's trust. So basically it says trust. You have a strong connection to your soul loving voice and have faith in your intuition. I believe this is speaking to a lot of us right now. Right now, our intuitions are heightened, even more so than before. For people who normally have great intuition, it's even tenfold. I don't know about you guys, but I'm empathic too. I have other senses too. But I'm empathic and I'm so receptive to other people's energies and everything, and I can feel what they're feeling, and sometimes it's great feelings and sometimes it's not so great feelings. So as you go throughout your journey during this time frame, please make sure you protect yourself, protect your energy, call on your guides, call on spirit, call on God, call on the angels, call on the highest white light of Christ, and ask that you be protected. And if you feel like it's too much, when you're out there in that world, whether you're out grocery shopping, whether you're out in traffic, ask for the shield of protection to be around you. And then see yourself being blocked off, kind of like a shield. Or you could even put like a aura kind of like around yourself to, this is what Spirit wants me to tell you guys, to protect your energy, protect yourself. And then if you come across people that are not such in a great mood, it can be transferred onto you. And if you have your guard up, if you have your shield up, if you have your protection up, then you're less receptacle to what they are giving off. And then it doesn't affect the way that you behave yourself. So anyway, back to the card. I want to read it again. Trust your strong connection to your soul was loving, your soul's loving voice, and have faith in your intuition. You're definitely divinely guided and protected during this time. Spirit also wants you to know that you're safe. You're safe to proceed in this world right now. I know with the COVID thing and the pandemic, I'm probably saying COVID wrong. I always do, but that's just my thing. I'm fallible. I'm only human. But I know with the pandemic, things have seemed bleak to some people. It created a lot of loss, and it could be loss in different areas. I see some loss in financial. I see some loss of loved ones, friends, co-workers, etc. But we need to be mindful that time was, I don't know, I don't want to really go all into it, but it was something that needed to happen. We kind of asked for this rest, and I know a lot of people may not think about it like that, but we asked for this rest. And if you look at it from a sense of we're out in traffic and we're complaining, we're out at work and we're complaining, or we're like, oh, I could use a break, or so the universe is definitely bringing back to us what it is that we asked for. And no, we didn't ask for it in the form of a pandemic. We didn't ask for it in the form of people passing or job loss or whatever else has happened within that time frame. No, we definitely did not. So please don't take it as that. But we did ask for a break, and we did kind of get a break, right? Now things are shifting and moving, shifting back to the way that it kind of was before. What have we learned? What have we learned within that time frame is the question for maybe, for you to take a look at. Myself, I've learned that I need to value the people around me. I need to value myself. I learned that I need to take care of myself in order for me to take care of the people around me, in order for me to be the light out in this world that I'm called to be. I've learned that money is energy, and it's there all the time for us whenever we want it or need it. Um, it's just a pure energy exchange. Some of us may have shifted the way that we receive money, the way that we perceive money, the way that we see people, the way we see ourselves. So it definitely created this shift. And Spirit is kind of just asking us to step safely back out into the world and trust that we are safe. And first and foremost, we are loved. We are so loved. We're loved beyond any measure. What other, I don't want to say entity, but what other person, and myself, whatever it is that you believe in, I believe in God. I believe in Christ. I believe that Jesus came down and died on the cross for our sins. And no, I'm not going to go into the Bible and all that. But I have lots of different beliefs. I'm spiritual. I believe in spirit guides. I believe in angels. I believe in ancestors helping us. I believe in a lot of different things. But first and foremost, I do believe in God. And if that offends you, I'm sorry. But I still love you. Anyway, so what other bigger part of love can we receive from God or the universe or source? Whatever makes you feel more comfortable within your own self, right? Because it's not about me, it's about you. And it is partially about me. I'm sorry, you guys, I don't mean to take it back to the selfish part, but I'm here giving because this is something that I'm called to do. I'm not just here on my own accord or because I want to be on YouTube. I've struggled with this. I've struggled with coming on here, giving you guys the messages the Spirit has given me to give. And finally, I'm taking a deep breath because I've released it. I've released the fear. I've released the doubt. I'm here for a purpose and a plan, and it's bigger than me. So I thank you guys for listening. I'm not done. I just want to still thank you and let you know that you're loved. God loves you so much. Spirit loves you so much. Source loves you so much. The universe loves you so much. So much. If you look around, you'll see all the love around you. And if you're not quite sure what it looks like because you've been in a space, a mindset, things reflecting to you where you feel like you couldn't trust that, if you look a little bit more out, see how the sun is. Look up in the sky. See how the sun is. Have you seen a rainbow? Do you see birds flying? Do you hear birds chirping? Do you hear the wind? Are you able to see the lights that's shining around you? You know, and for some people who may be in their home, can you peek out your window? Can you take a deep breath and be thankful for the air that you breathe? What is it that you can be grateful for? If there's just one thing, what would it be? Leave a comment below. What would one thing be in your life that you could be grateful for at this present moment? Myself, my child. Myself, the air that I breathe. Waking up this morning. That's, because we're not guaranteed, right? We're not guaranteed. Excuse me. And we may take it for granted, but yeah, there's so many wonderful things to be grateful for. So if you're feeling down and out, if you're feeling as if you're not connected to anything or anyone, God, Source, Spirit is right there with you. Your angels are right there with you. That's when they're even more closer to you when you feel the most alone. You are not alone. You may not have anybody in your physical presence, but you for sure have a whole slop of angels and spirit guides that are, and ancestors even too, that are with you. Yeah, so just know that you are loved, you are appreciated, you are here for a purpose, and you may not know what that purpose and plan is. And if you look at it as if I'm here and I'm doing this job that I don't like, well, in that job that you don't like, who have you touched, right? Who has touched you, right? And I don't mean on a physical sense, I mean on a soul level, on an emotional level. Who has touched you? Who have you touched? Emotionally touched. And then if you look at that and think back on the time that you've been there till now, you'll see part of the plan, part of the purpose for where you are right now, or where you were at that point in time. And if things did not work out the way that you anticipated, or if things aren't working out the way that you anticipate, you have the choice, because we have free will, right, to shift and change anything in your life. We are powerful, powerful human beings. We are powerful beings, right? We are souls in a body, right? We are so powerful. The words that we speak are like magic. So there's value in you. You are appreciated. You are loved. You are blessed. You are amazing. You are beautiful inside and out. You are loving. You are kind. Just whatever it is that you can do to lift your spirit up, lift your vibration up, vibrate at a higher level, especially if you're not feeling good. If you're not feeling good, reach out. There's so many support lines out there that can help, that just give a word, that just can be there as a listening ear for you. Yeah, we're here. I'm here. People are here for you. Leave a comment if you're not feeling good, and I promise you I'll respond. Leave a comment if you are feeling good. I promise you I'll respond to you. Because you're amazing. We all are here amazing. We are all on this whole planet are amazing, and we have wonderful gifts to share. We're all being called to step up, step up, step up, step up, step into this newness, this new flow, and glow and grow. And I know that may not make sense, but if you sit with it for a minute, and it may not even make sense today, and it may be a year from now, or maybe 6 months, or maybe 2 days, it may be a week, a month, etc. You know where I'm going with. But if you sit with it for a minute, you'll get it. With anything, I also too want to ask you to use your own intuition, your own discernment, and don't just take my messages as the forefront of your life. You know, use your own God-given gift, use your own source-given gift, because we all have the ability to be able to use our intuition and discernment in every area of our lives. So anyway, I can keep going on and on. I'm going to move on to the Secret Language of Light Oracle cards. I love these cards. They are just so amazing. Excuse me, guys. I'm just putting these other ones down. I don't have my table in front of me today. But yeah, so I just want to, encourage you guys to know that you are valuable, you are loved, you are appreciated. Speak your truth. And your truth doesn't have to be anger. If you're upset with somebody, you could speak to them in a tone to where you can still get your point across. If you're not feeling good about the way somebody behaved, or say the way somebody treated you, you can express that. Whatever it is that you need to express it in the most loving, kind way as you can. It's about getting it out of you. It's about getting it out of you, so it doesn't sit there and fester. We're going into like a new year. This is March. right? Spring equinox. We're going into a new year. I don't know about you guys, but the time kind of resets for me in March. And it's wonderful. It's great. I've always felt like that. Not until recently when I got into more studying in regards to astrology and all that kind of stuff that I'm into. Yeah, I didn't recently tie the twos and ones and twos and threes, people say, together until recently. And I noticed it before, I just didn't associate it with anything. So hopefully there's a message in here from you somewhere, even if it's just, a couple of sentences that you got today. Hopefully there's a message in here for you today. Now let's get you guys this love card. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, we got two. Well, I'm going to do two. The first one is Enlightenment. And I'm going to read this one from the book because I think that it's important. I can tell you what I think it is, right? So here we have the world and we have the universe, right? And outside of the world is this bigger, more grander ness, which is like the universe, etc. And from what I see on this card and what I'm feeling, I'm going by more of a feeling than the visual. I'm seeing how the light of the world radiates out into the universe, right? So let's say, for instance, we asked for a coffee. Oh God, it would be so good if we had a coffee. And as I'm going to look in the book as I'm talking. Oh gosh, I wish I had a coffee. Oh man, it would be so great if I had a coffee right now. And then next thing we know, here's Sally with the coffee. Hey, thank you, Sally. I'm just using a name. Thank you, Sally, for that coffee. How did you know I needed it? You gave me exactly what I needed, right? That's the universe giving you exactly what you need. If you could sit in that for a minute, if you could appreciate that for a minute, you'll see shift and changes in your life, guys. I'm not kidding you. And it doesn't even have to be big things, right? That coffee, if you think about it, it could be a little thing, right? It's a little thing. And it doesn't mean that somebody didn't take the money out of their pocket to get it for you, but it's the little things that turn into these big things, right? So that little bit of appreciation that person had for you turns to a bigger appreciation and gratitude that you have for them. And then that turns into more because you're turning around. And even if you don't think you are, you're turning it around and you're giving it to somebody else. Even if it's not buying somebody a coffee, if you're giving somebody a smile, if you're shining your light to somebody else, you are sending that on. So then you have this circle, right? This circle going around. Anyway, let me get to what the book is saying. I'm just blessed to be here, you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, this is like a journey that I've always wanted to do. And not to go off on make it all about me, but I just want to give you guys a little bit about myself. It's something that I've always wanted to do, be able to help people. So I'm here. If you guys want a personal reading, feel free to reach out. The information in the description box below. And that wasn't a plug. I wasn't trying to plug that in, but I'm really grateful to be able to do this. I really, truly am grateful. So anyway, Enlightenment. It's card number 43. And 4 plus 3 turns into 7, etc. You guys can figure out the math and figure out where it goes for you and how it's applicable, if it is applicable to your life. Evolution is guaranteed, it says. You are waking up from your old habits and patterns. At times, you may feel bewildered or not quite like yourself. I've been there, guys, not to get off track, but it's sort of like how I've been feeling going through this ascension stage. That's for sure my awakening. Anyway, relax. All is well. You are just keeping up with your evolution and the life that you desire. Your body and mind are adjusting and adapting to your new and loving soul's perspective. It's common for your mind or your body to resist, react, or panic when you experience the unfamiliar. or the unknown. However, from the higher vantage, you can change any story that splits you into and heals any wounds. You are not trying to replace a negative memory with a positive one, yet instead see all the components of a memory and reacts the trauma. Sorry about that, you guys. Anyway, it says instead of all the components of the memory, so that new conclusions can form. Let me read that again from the other part. You are not trying to replace a negative memory with a positive one, yet instead all the components of a memory so that a new conclusion can form. An unbalanced memory recreates the trauma every time it is talked about or remembered. This event or person will be blamed for the pain in your life today. A balanced memory has no charge or activation and becomes wisdom. Wow, that's amazing. Let me read that one more time. A balanced memory has no charge or activation and it becomes wisdom. So there's wisdom in what we've been through, right? That's what it's saying. There's wisdom in things that we've learned from negative experiences. And if we couple the negative experiences with positive ones and merge them together, then we can see the wisdom. I hope somebody's getting that because that is for somebody. It's for myself as well. You know, we're all on a healing journey, right? Love you guys. You may even come to see a challenge as the best thing that ever happened to you. Once you change and heal your opinion, enlightenment will shine through as wisdom. Wow. Wow. Now, it goes on about meditation and saying how it gives an example of how you can meditate. I want to encourage you, you're on YouTube, you can go on YouTube and look for ways to meditate, to merge negative experiences with positive ones. And you might not necessarily want to use that verbiage, but I'm pretty sure you're smart enough to find what it is that your soul is asking of you. What it is that you're searching for. You can find it for sure, some way, shape, or form. It's just all about your willingness. And if you have the willingness and the drive for healing and enlightenment, then so it be. Next up, it says inspired reactions and actions. And this is good too, that you can use this. Each time you walk through a doorway, imagine more of you is revealed to you. Draw or color a mandala, and a mandala in a design for competitive meditation. A mandala is a desire for competitive meditation that will lead you to your light center. You are becoming self-realized. In other words, you are recognizing all the answers you seek are within you. That's powerful too. Keep up the great work. Keep up the great work, my lovelies. You guys are amazing. You guys can do this. You can do anything you set your mind to do. You are powerful. You are amazing. You are brilliant. You're insightful. You're gifted. You are blessed. Anyway, journal work. For 7 consecutive days, write down or draw 3 signs that stand out in your day and ask yourself, what were you thinking when you saw them? They could be an event, a billboard, a book, or an emotion, or a feeling, a person, a symbol, a dream, a song, overheard conversation, a channeled message, or information from your guides or angels. Nice reflection work. I hope that somebody does that. If you do the work, comment it below too. And I'll do the same. I'll do the same so you guys can see that I'm not just kind of playing around here. I'm here to grow and heal and spread love out into this universe, and that's part of my mission and my purpose in this world. Next one up is number 32, divine masculine. Wow, okay. Divine masculine. And when you guys think of divine masculine, what is it that you feel? Myself, I feel intuitively, as well as my natural instinct, is a person who is standing firm, standing, like a figure that is in sort of like a higher level figure, and it's in regards to myself mainly. This is just, I think it's something that Spirit is reflecting to me about speaking truth in a way, or being firm with decisions, being firm with how you want to be treated, being firm with things that you will accept and won't accept, etc. Being firm, that's what I'm kind of getting. But when I look at the card, I see from a soul's perspective, from your heart there, that there is fire and there is water. The elements, nice. And it all comes from your head here. And that's what that's showing me. But for my intuitive and my own self reflection from Spirit is what I gave you before. Anyway, the light that supports divine 32, divine masculine. Let me start over. The light that supports desire and inspired action. Everything has its purpose. You will not always understand what the purpose of something is. However, it is something creation, and however, it is someone's creation, and it is to be respected. Wow. When I read respected, I felt somebody boom boom putting their feet down, standing firm and strong, tall statue, head up, pride. Yeah. Anyway, if you don't like it, let it be the inspiration to create something more aligned with your soul's purpose. And that's kind of like what I was saying before. But anyway, consider all your areas of your life and reevaluate any part that may not be working anymore. You can be your own father by representing your ideas and proceeding away and providing a way for them to manifest. You are a master of your own making. So now is the time to recognize your inner strength and motivation and be the leader you always thought you were. And emotions instead, and be a leader of your thoughts and emotions instead of a follower. Wow, lead. That's what spirits just keep saying, lead. Instead of follow me. This is the time for all the leaderships, all the leaders to stand up and stand firm and walk tall and let their light shine. I see people walking in the street, kind of like the Nutcracker in a way. Excuse me, guys. I felt like something was crawling on me. Like the Nutcracker in a way. Like the Nutcrackers are That's what I've seen. When I was reading that, I saw that. Anyway, yeah. This is not the time to force against or try to control external forces. This is a time for disciplining the way you focus and what you think about so you can create your dreams. So, again, I guess these two coupled together, the enlightenment and the divine masculine coupled together, is shifting and changing and shaping what it is that we want our lives to look like. And that has been part of kind of like the message, right? In a way, that's what Spirit is saying. So we got these two lovely cards, the enlightenment and the divine masculine. Now, it does talk about doing meditation, light your candle, etc. You can go on YouTube and look for a meditation for divine masculine as well. And I might try to see if I can find one and put it in the description box below as well. But your inspired reflections and actions at this time. At sunrise, give thanks to the sun for illuminating all the creations of your life. Be open to receiving inspired reflections, actions, and solutions before seeking to help others. Find balance and harmony within yourself. Whatever the outcome is, don't judge it, the others, or yourself. If you want to save the world, you will create a world that needs saving. Decide instead to create multiple paths of empowerment where people can save themselves. Wow. Wow, that's pretty powerful. And what I saw as I was reading that message is like people being on a lifeboat, and some people were falling over, and then there was people that were just sitting there encouraging them, you can get in here, come on, come on. But I didn't see anybody pulling anybody up unless somebody asked for help. So maybe that's something that Spirit wanted you to reference when you think about that. Put your own life jacket on first and then proceed. Journal work for this card is draw or write about 3 ways the men in your life inspire your connection to your inner masculine. Wow, I'd love to see your responses to that. I can't wait to put mine as well and share that with you. It's been such a pleasure to be here with you guys today, tonight, this morning, evening, whatever time it is for you. Continue to stay blessed and stay on your paths and know that you are loved and you are deserving, and you are welcome in this world. You are welcome here on this channel, in this community, to share your love and your light and your experiences. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys to the moon and back, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, be blessed. Thanks. Bye-bye.